Good morning. Today I would like to talk about differences. When we were little kids, we always wanted to be the same as everybody else. We didn't want to be different. If our friends were saying that, we would say that too, just to belong to the group. Because, why? If we were in the minority, people would point fingers at us and would not be our friends. So there goes the birth of fear of being different, being unique, and showing your opinion if it differs from everybody else would result in separation. Fear results in separation, of course. Would it really result in separation? Yes, probably yes. So if there was a boy in kindergarten who would not play cards with all the boys, but would go and play with the girls, it would be more difficult for him to be accepted by the rest of the boys, right? And some of us can identify with this, including me. I would play with the boys, but the girls would not accept me into their circle just because of that difference. As we grow older, we are still like this. We don't want to shout and make it a statement if we are different. Usually, why? Unless we're very confident. Why? Because people will sort of create this wall between ourselves and themselves that will result in separation between us and the majority and the group and the class and the office and so on. Even though sometimes we think, okay, we got to go against the majority and be ourselves and show our uniqueness, but then what will majority think, and what will the majority do, and how will they react to our uniqueness, to our difference? From our own opinion, it's the good thing, of course, but what is it in the eyes of others? On the other hand, we want to develop what is strong in us, what our uniqueness is. We want to make it grow, to cultivate it. If it is a certain talent, if you can sing better than other people, you would cultivate it and you would get praise from people around you, like your teachers and so on. But if it is something else, not a certain skill, not the accepted drawing better than others, singing better than others, dancing better than others, studying better than others, that is all fine. What if it is something just a little bit different? What do we do then? From personal experience, I have learned that the best way to approach the majority, others, with your difference, with your uniqueness, is to show them that from that uniqueness they can benefit, that this is exactly what they need to improve this or that in their life. Like, let's say, I was in a group of other people and I was the only one not drinking, and usually the group doesn't like that. If you are with the group, you have to drink, especially in countries like Korea when it's group dynamic. And then what? Lena doesn't drink. Lena doesn't drink for health reasons, whatever that we do not really understand and we can identify with. So what does Lena say? Lena says that I do not drink, but I will be the one to check if anybody leaves their phone or bag in the place where we drink, and I will be the one to make sure you get home safely, and I will drive you and you home. And now it all seemed good. It was Lena kind of being useful, right, to the group, because people could benefit from the fact that Lena was not a drinker. Now, another way to go about it, and before I learned this first way, was like trying to persuade everybody that drinking is not really necessary and we can enjoy a glass of water or lemonade, or like drinking is bad for you and will cause you lots of diseases, and I met resistance. People didn't want to hear it, people did not want to understand it or even think about it, because they went out to drink, and if you were not drinking, next time probably they would not call you, unless you make your own uniqueness, your own quality sound of use to the group. So it benefits both. First, you feel needed and understood by the group, that your role is different from everybody else, that you are in a minority but people need you. And second, the group feels fine with you. There is nothing unfair about it. in fact you are helping them, and with your help they feel better. Another good example would be let's say eating less or almost not eating after 5 p.m. You go to a restaurant with a group of friends and you are the only one not ordering food. Now what happens at first? Well, people all order your food and order their food and say, oh well, Lina, why aren't you ordering? Well, I don't eat after 5. So we're just gonna eat and you're gonna sit there watch. No, I'm the one to eat all the leftovers, because I know, guys, you're gonna order way too much and I'll be the one to eat the leftovers. And for me it's also okay because I'm eating a little. If I ordered my own meal and plus we were sharing, I'd end up with a big belly and full at about 8-9 p.m. and it's not really what I want to do. I want to keep my stomach half empty, or let's say 80% empty for the night. So if people order too much and by the time they're full there's still plenty of food left, so I'll try a bit of everything. There is no food wasted, and I have my role in the group, although that is not the conventional role, a little bit of a different role. What other examples can I give you? There's a lot like that, but the key is to let the group know that your uniqueness is of use to them. Your ability to remember names, that is not something to boast of to the other people. It's like, yeah, I can remember names and you cannot, ha ha ha. And that is a uniqueness, even if it's a good uniqueness, it's a talent maybe. It's not something to put other people down with, it's something to use to help other people, and they will love you for your ability. Let's say people, you come and you manage to pass another group and your friend cannot recall any of the names, so you whisper it to them, that's John, that's Jack, and that's Adrian, so they can use your ability to benefit themselves. At school, thinking back at school, I used to do 2 things of whatever I did. If I'd write a piece of writing, I'd write 2 versions. If I draw a picture, I'd draw 2 pictures. And at first my friends felt envious because I would hand in 2 projects. And the teachers at first, they were like, why are you handing in 2 with the same name? It's like, well, I want you to choose which one you like better. And I still do this with a lot of things in life. I always have two parallel options. When you have this, and one goes parallel to the other, but in the end they are different, so you can choose the best. How would that benefit others? And when I was thinking about it, some people would have some situation when they would not do their homework, and I just gave them one of mine, and they would put their name on it. And okay, you might not agree with this, but that was my way. They were happy, I was happy, the teacher was happy, everything went smoothly. But in the end, when they would get a better grade than me, I was kind of like, ooh, okay, I'm happy for them, sort of. A little bit hard to digest feeling. I was still young and competitive as always, but it wasn't easy to deal with that kind of feeling, because you know it's your work. If you think, well, I did it for them, I know that I got a good grade, doesn't matter if it's in their name, so your work gets appreciated, and they don't have to stress about their own homework. Other ways. Everywhere you can use your strengths or your weaknesses to the advantage of other people. Think about it. Whatever your weakness is, whatever your strength is that makes you unique. Let's say that you like to help people, you like to help women in particular. Now you can make it to their advantage or to your own advantage. You can help them with what you want to help them with, or you can help them with what they want you to help them with. Let's say, you know, if you meet an old lady on the street and offer her to, you know, cut her grass or do her shopping for her, anything, you get satisfaction from it and the other person benefits from it. Surely they might think you weird at first, but when they see stable, continuous results, they don't think you weird at all, because they are benefiting from that quality in you, that uniqueness, and you feel that you are needed as well. And if you do have that particular quality, I always welcome options. I always welcome the outlet of that energy, whatever energy that might be. I'm willing to take on the role of the person accepting it, and accepting is not always easy. Sometimes you want to do something for the other person, but they just refuse. So what do you do then? You find somebody else, but that refusal doesn't feel right. You were offering sincerely from your heart, yet they feel that it's a burden and they will always have to pay you back, and whatever else, they would have to do something for you. But keep in mind that whatever you offer another person, being your ability to be sober and drive for them, or you doing their homework for them, or you, let's say, do their shopping for them, or you scratch their back, whatever you offer them, you have to make sure that that is something that they need. And that outside is non-stop, so we're going to pause it here until tomorrow. See you, bye-bye.